Yeah, puppets and all the rebirths and deaths and back from the dead. And I feel like it really embraces like the true comic book style, which is why it's so awesome.
Zari turned into a cat.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
oh my gosh, yeah, so many things going back and forth. Brandon, I would love to just, your Clark Kent in Superman Returns was brilliant and amazing. And I think, and we were all fans at the time. And I think it just settled, in an interesting point in time where, you know what I mean, it just wasn't, it just didn't continue along that way. And we were all, I know like, there were so many things online, you must have read of people like bring Brandon back. And then, things happen in Hollywood, things change and stuff. And so I know I speak for everyone, we're so excited for you to be back as a Superman with us here today. And I would just love to hear just about, again, no spoilers, but just about the excitement of returning. Like, how were you approached by it? Like, when did the idea come to fruition? And then knowing you're already a character on this show and sort of how that's evolved to you returning as Superman.
Well, thank you. Superman has always been a very important character, an opportunity for me in my life, launched my career largely. And, I think there are a lot of feelings to be had about Superman Returns, and I think I always do my best to see that movie as a transitionary film, bringing the character into a new age, and transitioning from Christopher Reeve, which anybody who would have taken on that role would have had a challenge to do. So I'm very proud of what that film did and where it's put Superman and where he's evolving to, through the various people who've played him since. And I felt like I had more to do with the character. I always definitely felt I would have liked another opportunity. And especially as I've gotten older, I've learned more about myself and life and the world that I thought, man, I could really do this so much better because I have so much more maturity and wisdom and all kinds of things that Superman should have. But I didn't really, I hoped that maybe I'd have an opportunity to do this again, but didn't really think it was a true possibility. But then Mark Guggenheim called up during hiatus last season and asked if I floated the idea of being Superman again in the Crisis event. And I said, wow, I'm honored, flattered that you would even ask me. Let me just think about that to make sure that that's the best decision for me. And I talked it over with Courtney and thought about it myself and realized that this was a great opportunity for me to kind of close the door that I hadn't fully closed before. And thankfully Mark was very open to talking to me about what it was going to look like and listening to me creatively about what I was, finding a balance between what he needed to be in the storyline and what I wanted to have holdover from Superman Returns. Sure. And so we found a nice amalgam of those two characters, those two storylines, and kind of put them into the same character. There's a lot of confusion about what the character is and who the character is, and people truly have to, because I can't spoil it all, but they have to watch the event, the Crisis episodes to know. But it is that Superman from Superman Returns in a different world, that storyline, but in the future things have happened that are similar to what happens in the Kingdom Come version of Superman. So it's a new-ish version, but combining those two worlds into it. And so anyway, I was very honored to be able to play the character again, going through the whole process of trying on the suit, being in the suit, having such a wonderful, amazing response on social media from people liking the suit, and meant a tremendous amount to me. So I appreciate all of you who've responded and liked and just been a part of the process. It means a lot to me to know that it means a lot to you guys, because that's what I'm doing it for. Yeah. I'm not doing it for. It was in those moments where this isn't. As much as it's for me, it's for everyone else, because if nobody else cares, then what does it matter to me? Sure. So it's a team effort anyway. I appreciate it, and I'm excited for people to see it. And I feel now the door's closed. So awesome. No matter what comes next, I'm grateful for it, and left it all out on the the field.
Very cool. Very cool.
Closure.
Yeah. Who's more excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Superman costume.